Welcome to CelebTide. Before we get into today's story, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss.
Most long-term relationships that we romanticize and congratulate only work because the woman is a tolerant codependent. And when I say tolerant, I mean she tolerates mediocrity, doing the majority of domestic and emotional labor in exchange for being in a relationship. And that is a contract that I am opting out of. There is no better example than Hailey Bieber and Justin Bieber. People wonder how this relationship is still lasting. It is because Hailey is a tolerant, codependent woman. Hailey will never leave Justin. She is a stayer. I know some of y'all love Justin. Justin is an addict. You cannot be a good partner or an equal partner when you are in
An update. Most long-term relationships that society praises and romanticizes often survive for one quiet reason that rarely gets said out loud: tolerance. Not patience, not love in the fairy tale sense. Tolerance. And more often than not, it's the woman doing most of that tolerating, absorbing emotional weight, carrying domestic responsibility, and staying silent to keep the peace. This idea has recently resurfaced in conversations surrounding Hailey and Justin Bieber, after a moment online that fans believe was far from accidental. It started when Hailey reportedly reposted a TikTok that described a relationship feeling emotionally draining, unbalanced, and quietly painful. The video wasn't aggressive. It wasn't attacking anyone. Instead, it calmly pointed out patterns. Relationships where one partner gives endlessly while the other struggles to show up fully. And that's exactly why it hit so hard. The repost didn't stay up long. It vanished quickly. But not before fans noticed, screenshotted it, and began asking questions. Why repost something like that at all? And if it truly was a mistake, how did it happen? For years, people have speculated about imbalance in Hailey and Justin's marriage. From moments of emotional distance to public interactions that felt tense or awkward, whispers have followed them through different phases of their relationship. Lately, many believe things were finally stable. Justin appeared calmer, more grounded, more focused on healing. The image was one of growth and peace. That's what made this moment feel different. Reposting on TikTok isn't the same as accidentally liking a video while scrolling. It requires intention, multiple taps, a conscious choice. That's why so many fans struggled to believe it was random. And once people watched the reposted video closely, emotions ran even deeper. The message framed a woman who stays not out of fantasy or status, but because leaving something familiar, even when it hurts, is incredibly hard. Soon after, Hailey addressed the situation on Instagram, stating that she hadn't reposted anything about her relationship and wishing everyone a beautiful Saturday. The post was clear, calm, and brief. Then it disappeared. That deletion only added fuel to the fire, because by that point, dozens of screen recordings were already circulating. Different accounts, different languages, different platforms, all showing the same thing. To many, it didn't feel like a misunderstanding anymore. It felt like a moment of vulnerability that slipped out and was quickly walked back. And this isn't happening in isolation. Over the years, fans have revisited old interviews, live stream clips, and public moments involving Justin that felt emotionally charged or unresolved. Justin has never hidden his struggles. He's spoken openly about the pressure of fame, the emotional scars of growing up in the spotlight, and how difficult it's been to find stability. Context matters. Struggle doesn't make someone a villain, but it does complicate relationships, especially when one partner is still healing while the other keeps holding everything together. Some fans believe Hailey is a stayer, someone who loves deeply, tolerates quietly, and
it was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn, and everyone, telling me they love me and, just turn their back on you in a second. So yeah, it
remains loyal even when the relationship costs her emotional energy. Others argue this narrative is unfair, that outsiders will never truly understand what happens behind closed doors. What's undeniable is this: that repost reopened conversations many thought were long over. Whether it was intentional or accidental, emotional or misunderstood, it landed loudly. And when someone with that level of visibility shares something like that, even briefly, it resonates. Now, fans are watching more closely than ever. Every interaction, every silence, every post. So what do you think? Was it just a harmless moment blown out of proportion by the internet? Or was it a glimpse into emotions that don't usually make it online? Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Subscribe too.